Welcome to my channel. This is the first video that I'm doing, well, to this channel actually. I have some things to address before we get started with what I'm going to read in the reading rush. I'm sorry if you can hear like trees because it's windy and raining outside. So the first thing we need to address is that I am Brazilian. So English is like my second language, and I do know that I speak well. I just don't make fun of me if I say something wrong, like grammatically wrong. I won't be mad if you like correct me or something in the comments. If you can correct me, that's fun. I'm like here for it, because one of the things I'm doing this, it's to improve my speaking, because I live in Brazil, so I normally speak Portuguese here. I did have some moments in my life which I had to speak only in English, but it's not something really that I do every day, besides like talking to myself or something. Yeah, I'm just like learning, I guess. The other thing is, this channel is not like something really serious. I already have a channel. It is booktube, but it's in Portuguese. It is for the Brazilian audience. It's very small. It's like 300 and something subscribers. It's okay. I'm just doing this for me because I want to try it. And if you have like any question about, like, I don't know, the book industry, the books that I have in Portuguese or something, and I don't know, just you can leave me a comment or you can DM me. So follow me in the Twitter and Instagram of my other channel, which is Hibiscos and Books. But in Portuguese it's like Hibiscos e Livros. Oh, that the other thing we have to address is my name. My name is in English Alessandra, but in Portuguese it's like Alessandra. And here my nickname is like Ale or Ale, and that's why the name of the channel is Pale Ale Reads, because it kind of fits well. Because if you say it, my nickname in English, it sounds like beer because it's just ale. So you can call me Ale if you want, okay? I'm not gonna be mad about it. So I guess we can now address the TBR for the Reading Rush 2020, which is like, I don't know, I think last year I tried to participate. It was like a little fail. The year before that, when I knew about the dates, it was already happening, and I was like, oh shit. I was like in the middle of the week, and I tried to participate, but whatever. So here we are. Oh, the other thing I have to say is that here in Brazil, there are some booktubers, Brazilian booktubers, they did some readathon in this month of July, which calls Pretatona, and it's like blackathon reading, you know, like it's to read more black authors and that theme and black characters and films, movies and all. So I already had a TBR for that. It's going to be all the July, so I'm going to focus only in black authors because I already had that TBR for it. But I think there is some challenges that I don't know if I'm gonna really fit. But anyway, so let's get started. Oh, I forgot my coffee. So the first challenge is read a book with a cover that matches the color of a birthstone. So my birthstone is aquamarine, and that means blue to me. And so I'm going with something Brazilian here. I'm sorry for you that don't know Portuguese, but anyway, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Afrofuturism. It's something that I'm trying to focus on this month, and one of the books is this one, which it's called O Caçador Cibernético da Rua 13, and it's written by Fábio Cabral. So this is it. As you can see, that's like an aquamarine something here. I know it's not like the sea or something, but it's blue and it's okay. For me, it's okay. It's a very short book. It has something like 130 pages or something, and I have in the Kindle. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It just sounds so amazing. We are in like another universe, and there's this guy, I guess, which is a hunter, and it's a cyber hunter, and it's just really cool. That's about it. The second challenge is read a book that starts with the word the. So, well, the one that I've shown you here, it's The Cyber Hunter in English, if I have to translate. Yeah, it kind of works, you know. So this is like the first and the second challenge, actually. The third challenge is read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. This is so funny. I just read The Revenant, which I've already seen the movie. Like when it came out, I guess I've seen in the movies. I read it like yesterday or something, and it's a good book actually. It's better than I thought it would be. That's not gonna count, so I don't really know. Well, maybe for that one I'm going to put The Hey You Give, because I know it has a movie and I could see the movie and then read the book. I could do that, so I'm not really fond of that. I really want to read the book first, but that is the challenge. The fourth one is read the first book you touch. Well, for that one, it's really crazy, that one. I'm thinking about doing small vlogs, like daily vlogs, but really small. Kind of like Paperback Dreams vlogs, you know what I mean? Like very small, very like on your face, and that is it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I have some books here. I'm gonna do this challenge in one of the vlogs, I guess. It's something like that. The fifth chef, I'm gonna stop doing that because it rolls my tongue doing the fifth challenge. The fifth, I'm sorry. It's read a book completely outside of your house. I could just use this one. I haven't gone out of my house like in a long time. Not even for the market. That is my mom. My mom goes to buy groceries and stuff. So I am going to consider my backyard outside of my house just because I'm not going out of my house. Because I'm not going out of my house so soon. I am just reading my backyard, and I guess I'm gonna read this one, which is translated to you. It's something like Tiny Guide or Manual Anti-Racist. Why am I blue right now? What did I do? Was I blue the whole time? That is so weird. This is written by Jamila Ribeiro, and it's a very respected black author here. She is so amazing, but I just never read something by her. It's kind of like those little books of Chimamanda about the feminism, but this one is about racism. What can I say to you? It feels so important to read this book, and it feels like those type of books that it's really good to get started on reading about this, you know. I think I need to read this. Actually, probably like every Brazilian should read this, but who am I? The sixth challenge is to read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. To not say this book again, because it is a genre I don't read. It's like just don't, and I want to read more of, but I do have another one which is the same genre, but it is like a collection of stories. Yeah, stories. So it is this one. I'm gonna just put the cover here. The cover is like, for me, it's just amazing. We have like 8 stories and 8 different authors. They are all black Brazilians, and it's just called Afrofuturismo Coletânea. And what? There's a spider in my camera. Oh no, it's an ant. Sorry, that's not a spider. She almost got in there. Oh my god. Look at it. So yeah, I'm going to read this collection of stories, which sounds so amazing. The 7th and last one is read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. Okay, so that one is a tricky one because I do live in Brazil, but I do live in the America continent, which is just where the Hey You Give goes, you know. Well, but I do have one book that I didn't mention, and I'm kind of, how can I say this? I know it's like bullshit, but I'm kind of scared of this book. So it's Americana by Chimamanda, and this one is in English, so yay! Oh, if you didn't know, we Brazilians read a lot of American and English-based stories. It's kind of an easy language to learn, and it's just so popular that a lot of people just read in English here. It happens a lot that we buy the English or the original American physical copy because it's generally prettier than ours. For us to have hardcover, like today is not that difficult, but like it's very expensive and difficult. We usually have these types of books here. This one is like a very, very common type of book. Like it's floppy, it just opens very well. It's bigger than normal YA. You know, it's very little, but it's bigger. And always have this, like always. If it doesn't have this, it's like an economic edition. So anyway, this is, if I'm not wrong, placed in Africa and Nigeria. So that's a different continent than where I live, and probably where you live. And that it's yeah. I'm kind of afraid, not afraid, scared a little of this book because it is giant. And I don't go well about reading giant books. Oh, this is so pretty. Like, no light, light. No light, light. Lumos, Nox. Anyway. Oh, something's wrong with me. So anyway, this is, it is a while since I've read in English. I do have a lot of books in English. I've read some books in English, like the hardest one is like Jane Austen. I've read 2 books of Jane Austen. It was like the first books I've read in English. It was just a hard time to me. Oh my god. But anyway, I am really looking forward to this book. I just know it's going to be amazing. I just know. And I love Chimamanda. And that's it for today. That's it for this video. Again, if you have any question, you just ask me. You can DM me. I am going to answer you. And I know I've talked about some more Brazilian books here, but you know, I kind of have to support my own people, you know. Let me just pick my physical TBR here. So I didn't put a lot of books in the TBR because I cannot read a lot in one week. I just can't. So I've put tiny stuff, but I also put this big, which is, I know I'm gonna need the whole week just to read this one, probably. But anyway, so wish me luck, and we'll see. I guess I'll see you in the Reading Rush week or something. So yay, good luck to me. First time really participating, and good readings, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I'll make a brand new start of it.